My first question to you about this is that so many youngsters here, and these are like opinion leaders in their independent spheres from where they come from. What is the first thing you'd like to say to young India who's actually going to take on the mantle of creating a new India?
Well, I often feel that I'm not really someone who can tell you guys what to do. I think that you all know your own minds well enough, and I don't think that they really need to be told what to do. What I can share for sure is what has been important to me. And I think each one of us, finds our own path. So what has been important to me, uh, which I'd like to share with you, is that I have always believed in following my dreams. And I don't know how that happened. I'm not quite sure how that happened, but I think it also happened because I'm very passionate about whatever I do, whether it's my work, which is films, whether it's playing a sport, whether it's hanging out with my friends, whether it's having an argument, whether it's laughing about something. I'm very, very passionate about everything, and I give my entire attention and full everything about me is in that one thing that I'm doing at that time. So I think that what has been very important for me is that I don't want to compromise with what I want to do. What is my dream? I don't mind compromising to achieve my dream, but I don't want to compromise the dream itself. So that is something that I've always believed in. I believe that all through my career I've been told that he's not going to last for more than a year because of the kind of I've picked very unusual films. I worked in a very unusual way, while the rest of the industry at that time, when I came in 25 years ago, was doing 30 films at one time. Actors were doing 30 films at one time. I started doing like 3 films, and then I came down to 1 film. And everyone thought, okay, yeah, this guy is nuts, he's... And everyone who I knew and who even cared for me always told me that, I think you're making a mistake. And this is a fascinating thing. Right through my life, every important decision of mine, all the people who are important to me and who are close to me have always told me, you're making a mistake. Don't do this. I've always been told.
So that's a good benchmark.
No. I appreciate the fact that people who are close to me are concerned about me. I appreciate the fact that they care for me and they're worried for me. But what I've always been happy about myself is that I've always done what I believed in. So I'll give you 2-3 examples. When I was in the 12th, that's when I decided that I want to learn about filmmaking and cinema. So I told my family, my friends, everyone around me that I'm going to start working as an assistant director and start learning about filmmaking. Everybody I knew at that time. My parents, of course, freaked out. You're not going to be a graduate, you're going to leave your studies. It was halla ho gaya tha ghar mein. And my uncles and aunts, and they were all like, you can't do this. My cousins, people my age who I thought would understand me, my friends said, yaar, jo bhi hai, graduation to kar le. Do what you want. You want to be an actor, you want to be a filmmaker, do what you want, but at least be a graduate. It didn't make sense to me. I was like, why? If I want to be a doctor, do I study commerce? No, I study medicine. If I want to be an engineer, I study engineering. If I want to be a filmmaker, I want to study filmmaking. Why on earth should I waste time studying something else when I'm very clear that this is my goal? So, no, because you need a paper which says you're a graduate. That's what was told to me. I said, no, I don't need a paper. I don't need someone to tell me what I know. I know what I know. And if I need to know something, I'll learn about it. So I was very clear that this is what I want to do. So I didn't listen to anyone. I didn't listen to my friends, I didn't listen to my family, I just did what I wanted to do. Because I feel that if I'm clear about what I want to do and I'm honest about it, and I'm sincere about it, and the reasons why I'm doing it is clear to me, then I must follow my instinct. Because I'd rather, even if I have to go wrong tomorrow, I'd rather go wrong on my instincts. I don't want to go wrong on somebody else's advice. If I've taken a wrong step, I'll deal with it, I'll learn, it'll be a learning experience for me. So, right through my life, I've noticed that there's been times when people who are close to me and who care about me have told me, you're doing the wrong thing. And I've always felt that, I've listened to them very carefully. I've never ignored them. But I finally did what I felt like doing. And that's one thing that when I look back today, after 25 years of being a professional, I feel that that's one thing that I feel happy about. That I lived on my terms. See, today I'm successful. I may not have been successful. I didn't know I was going to be successful. But I'm happy that I lived on my terms. And I'm happy that I never compromised. Whenever I was offered something I was not happy with, I didn't do it.
But you know, exactly.